If you swap a bag of rice for a bag of rice based on a guess, you haven't just made a bad deal, you have committed riba. Most of you think riba is only about bank interest. You are wrong. In the Hanafi school, guessing with food is a red line that destroys your barakah instantly. Today, I'm going to show you the container rule that separates a halal bulk deal from a major sin. The question is, does Islam allow you to buy or sell goods by vibes instead of weight? In our modern world, we are obsessed with grams and ounces, but classical fiqh texts like al-Quduri gives us a framework for halal bulking that makes life easy for small business owners and side hustlers. Whether you are buying mystery bundles of vintage clothes or crates of fruit, you need to know the line where close enough is haram. Imagine my friend Zaid. He finds a giant mystery sack of hoodies at a warehouse. The seller says, "I don't know the kilos, but I'll sell the whole bag for $100. Or imagine Sarah at a farmer's market. She sees a bucket of potatoes. The seller says, "Whatever fits in this bucket is $10. Can they close these deals?" Most people would say, "I hope so." But Hanafi Fiqh gives us the exact condition to make sure this isn't gharar, uncertainty, and this isn't riba. Imam al-Quduri drops the hammer. He says it is permissible to sell food and grains by measurement and by estimation, mujazafa. He even goes further. He says you can use a random bowl or a random stone as your unit of measurement. You don't need to know the kilos as long as the buyer and the seller agree. Each time this bowl is filled, you pay me $2. Why? Because this bowl becomes fixed standard for this specific deal. Islam is practical. It recognizes that not every market in history has a digital scale. But Quduri aids a technical warning. Your tool must be stable, not stretchy plastic bags that can be pulled to fit more, not fragile parts that might break mid-deal. If your standard changes, the deal is dead. Now, here is the rule that catches everyone. Everything I just said, the estimation, the random bucket, only applies if you are paying with money. If you try to swap like for like, meaning rice for rice or wheat for wheat, you cannot use estimation. If I give you a big bucket of my rice for your small bucket of better rice and we don't use a scale, that is riba, even if we both agree. If you swap the same type of food, it must be hand to hand and perfectly equal. Estimation is for the cash. For bartering same category goods, you better get the digital scales out. Here is your 2026 business check. Bulk is fine. Buying by the crate or by the sack is halal and makes trading fast. Stability is key. If you're selling by the container, make sure that container is solid and transparent. No stretchy tricks. No guessing with riba. Never swap a food with the same type of food by eyeballing it. That is how barakah dies. Business in Islam is made for real people, not just robots of scales. It's built on clarity and trust. If you want to master the system that protects your wealth, subscribe to our fiqh. Let's build our businesses on the haqq. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.